Hey Kingdomers, welcome to our preview for Update 60, Up, and The Rescuers Part 2. I'm your host and game community manager, Tasha. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the trivia questions at the start of the update preview, but let me know what you think. Once again, we're offering 5 Kingdomers, 1 legendary chest, and 50 gems for writing the correct answers down in the comments. Just as a reminder, trivia winners will be chosen on Monday, July 11th. So even if you missed out on trivia at the start of the update preview, you still have all weekend to get your answers in and win some prizes. While we're on that note, let's hop into a little bit of mousekeeping. So the theme of this update preview is changes. So you're going to see a lot of what those changes are soon, but as we go through a lot of in-game changes, there will be a few changes to our social media content as well. So you might notice that some of our usual content might be missing, look different, or get posted at different times. So this won't just affect content, but it'll also affect things like hints. So bear with us as we go through these changes, because we're just going to be trying out a few new things. But as always, your feedback is always appreciated, especially when it comes to testing out these changes. So please let us know. On that note, you might have been a little thrown off by our teaser trailer leading up to this update preview, since it probably didn't have as much as you were expecting this time around. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering exactly what we were hinting at, and some of you might have even been able to come up with some really good guesses. However, by now, hopefully you've seen our patch notes, then you will have known exactly what we were teasing at. But if you haven't, then I won't leave you hanging any longer. Let's just go ahead and take a look at our update trailer to see exactly what it is we have in store for update 60. All right, Kingdomers, there you have it. Our big announcement for update 60 is that seasons will be added to the game. Now, we're going to jump into this feature very soon to take a closer look, but the main thing that you need to know for now is that seasons are going to be bringing you lots more rewards, and we're also going to see a huge change to the happiness mechanic. Now, I've done enough rambling. Let's just go take a look in our park and see what seasons has to bring. Okay, Kingdomers, 'tis the season to talk about seasons. More specifically, the new seasons feature that is coming in update 60. First, let's go over the key differences you'll see when you open up your game. First, you'll notice the new icon for the Seasons Pass in the top left corner here. You can tap or click on this to check out the Seasons track, all the rewards, and all the tasks you can complete. More on that in a bit. Next is what you don't see. We seem to be missing our happiness meter. That's because the happiness mechanic has gotten a completely new rework, as it now contributes directly to your season's progress. With the old happiness mechanic, making sure the happiness meter was always full could be a bit tricky at times. With the new happiness mechanic, happiness levels will no longer deplete over time, but rather will accumulate over the entire season. As you accumulate happiness, you unlock new tiers. With every new tier that's unlocked, you'll be able to claim a reward. Rewards can vary from magic, gems, characters, costumes, and more. Although the happiness mechanic is changing, you'll still be able to grant visitor wishes to earn some extra happiness, which will contribute to your reward tiers in the Season Pass. Let's take a quick look at how to access the Season Pass. To check out how you're progressing, you can click or tap on the train ticket icon in the top left of your game. In the Season tab, you'll get an overview of all the rewards available in the Free Pass and all the rewards available in the Kingdom Pass. If you're interested in earning 2 rewards per tier, you can purchase the Kingdom Pass. Otherwise, rewards will always be available to you in the Free Pass. If you want to skip through a tier, you can also use gems to unlock a tier and the rewards associated with it. Since we're here, let's just go over the different types of tasks you can complete throughout the season to earn happiness. You have daily, weekly, and event tasks available, and you can take a look at each separately in the tabs on the left. Let's take a look at our daily tasks. As the name implies, these tasks will reset every day and will be available for 24 hours. To quickly navigate to the start of a task, you can simply click or tap on the Go button beside the task you want to complete. But sometimes you'll also complete tasks all on your own without realizing it. Even if that happens, you'll still be able to complete the task and claim your happiness reward through the Season's Pass head. Once your task is complete, claiming your happiness is as easy as clicking or tapping on the Collect button. If you have multiple tasks that are done, then you can click on Collect All at the bottom to collect them all. Let's move on to our weekly tasks. These tasks may take a little bit longer to complete than the daily ones, but luckily you have a whole week to do them. Something different about these tasks compared to the daily ones is that you'll also have a chance to redraw a task if you don't want to do it to get a brand new one. Your first redraw is on the house, so it's completely free. But if you want to redraw another task, it will cost you 8 gems. If you want to redraw another one after that, it'll cost you 16 gems. Now you only get 3 task redraws a week, so use them wisely. Last but not least is our event tasks. These tasks will be available for the entire duration of a time-limited event. For Update 60, event tasks will be available during our Tower Challenge event, which Javon will be showing you very soon, so don't go anywhere. Many of these tasks can be event-related actions. However, keep in mind that completion of these tasks do not necessarily reflect completion of the event. So make sure to collect your event task rewards, but also remember to check the Tower Challenge Hub to track your event progress directly. There's a few last things I want to mention about seasons before we wrap up. First off, one season will be 3 updates long. Second, some of the content that is announced during an update isn't necessarily limited to that update alone. There will be some content that will be accessible throughout the whole season through the free or Kingdom Pass track. Javon will go over the new content with you shortly, and will let you know what content is available throughout the season and which will be permanent or time-limited content. As a reminder, the Seasons Pass is free to all players. The Kingdom Pass is available as a premium upgrade if you want to purchase it, which will get you some extra rewards. But there are still some great rewards to be earned, even if you don't want to take the premium route. I hope you're all looking forward to our Seasons Pass feature that will be coming out in Update 60. As always, please share your thoughts, questions, and concerns so that we can continue to develop this feature as best as we can. Now, let's go see what Javon's doing in his kingdom as he walks us through this update's event.
In Update 60, we'll be receiving even more of the Rescuers content, which means you'll be able to welcome even more of the Rescuers characters to your kingdom. First up, we have the petite and elegant Miss Bianca to welcome to the kingdom. And a fresh spray of perfume, of course, to make a lasting first impression. Careful with the high five, by the way. We don't want to send Miss Bianca flying away like our feathery friend Orville now, do we? Next up, we have brave Penny skipping in with her trusty teddy bear at her side. I actually used to have one just like that. Still do, but don't tell anyone. Check out that size difference. If it weren't for that big green exclamation mark and the wave, I probably would have missed Miss Bianca. And next up, we have the Up characters who will be introducing this update. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, anyway, let's give a warm welcome to Charles Muntz, and let's hope he doesn't cause too much trouble in the kingdom. And last, but certainly not least, let's welcome good boy Doug. Both Doug and Charles Muntz will be rewarded in the new Seasons Pass feature, with Doug being part of the free rewards and Charles Muntz being available in the Kingdom Pass. Now that we've gone through the characters for Update 60, let's take a look at some of the attractions and decorations we can expect to see in the next update. Let's start with the Rescuers. Update 59, we gave you the Rescue Aid Society attraction, the Marshmallow Gummy Mug Shake Stand, and the Rescuers Gold Trophy decoration. So what's new in Update 60? Well, I'd like to first introduce you to Madame Medusa's Riverboat, a new attraction for all your visitors to interact with in your park. We're also happy to present the Cattail Water Garden and the Sardine Can Bench. I know what you're thinking. And don't worry, we got rid of the sardine smell from the bench so you and your visitors' noses are completely safe. And that about does it for the new Rescuers content for this update. Also, for anyone interested about the dimensions of these attractions and decorations, Madame Medusa's Riverboat is going to be 12 by 10, the Cattail Garden is going to be 5 by 4, and then the Sardine Can Bench will be 4 by 3 in dimensions. Are you Kingdomers up to hear about the new Up attractions and decorations we're bringing to you next update? Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But we're super excited to present to you Paradise Falls, the first Up-themed attraction in Disney Magic Kingdoms. Give your park visitors a chance to rise up to the clouds and over Paradise Falls using nothing but balloons and Carl's comfy and iconic chairs. If you're wondering where the balloons came from to achieve this incredible feat, I'll advert your gaze to our balloon cart decorations. The balloon carts go absolutely perfect with Paradise Falls, but they also blend in well in many different parts of the kingdom. This just about wraps up for everything we have for you in the Up portion of the update. The dimensions of Paradise Falls will be 10 by 10, and then the balloon cart will be 4 by 4. Last but not least, we have one more concession we'd like to showcase to you all. To celebrate the launch of the Lightyear movie, we'd like to present you with the Socks plushie stand. An awesome addition to your park if you're a Lightyear fan, a cat lover, or simply just enjoy cute concessions. The dimensions of this concession will be 5x5. Oh, would you look at that? It looks like it's Tower Challenge o'clock. Just like how we had in Update 59 Kingdomers, we're going to have a tower event that spans 3 chapters long in Update 60, which means more time to get even more characters that you may have missed in previous events. Chapter 1 will start on July 14th, Chapter 2 will start on July 19th, and Chapter 3 will start on July 24th, and the event will officially conclude on July 29th. Now, if you're watching this right now and you're like, what in the Merlin's Cauldron is a tower event? Well, fret not, Kingdomers, I shall show you the ways of the tower event. Maleficent, the incarnation of pure evil, sits atop the tower, looking down upon all of us Kingdomers, feeling unstoppable as she rains havoc on the kingdom. It is our mission as Kingdomers to bring her reign of terror to an end. By sending a brave team of characters to the tower to challenge Maleficent, we will take control of all 3 crystals, with each of them representing a chapter in the tower event. In order to complete each chapter and take control of the crystals, you will need to earn points by sending your team of characters to challenge Maleficent. Once enough points have been acquired, you will gain control of a crystal and unlock bountiful chapter rewards to recognize your hard work of banishing evil from the kingdom. If you ever so lose track of where you are in your journey to conquer the tower, you can always open the event HUD at the bottom of your screen by clicking on the tower. Here you can see where you are progress-wise and any other info you may need to come out of your tower challenges triumphant. Alright. Let's take a look at Update 60's Tower Event, shall we? Upon opening the Tower Event HUD, you'll be on the Challenge tab, where you'll be able to assemble the teams you want to take on Maleficent. You may assemble a team of 5 characters, including the featured character of the chapter, to help bring in some extra points. If you don't have all the characters required for each slot, fret not, Kingdomers, you are not required to send out a full team, but the more characters you send out, the more points you shall receive. Let's give it a good old test run, shall we? We'll select a full team and send them off to challenge Maleficent by clicking on the Start the Challenge button in the bottom right. And just for the sake of speeding things up a bit, I'm going to complete the challenge early so we can welcome back the brave souls we just sent in there. And once we've completed the challenge, we can go ahead and collect our reward, which will be Maleficent coins. After completing the tower challenge, you'll also notice that the characters you used will be a little fatigued, but we can get them straight back into the fight with, you guessed it, some hot cocoa and cookies. Make sure you don't forget about your daily refresh you can get, and make sure you use it strategically to maximize the amount of time you get to spend in tower challenges. If you are ever unsure of what characters you'll be able to use in the tower event, you can always refer to our patch notes that are currently live on the Disney Magic Kingdom's website. To check your progress through the current chapter or the whole event, you can hit the top left square to bring up the event overview. Here, you'll be able to see how many points you've racked up over the event and the reward milestones just below the progress bar. Next up, we can take a look at the leaderboard tab, where you can see where you rank amongst your fellow Kingdomers during this time-limited event. On the right, you'll see a list of rewards you can earn by reaching certain ranks. The higher your rank, the better your rewards, so make sure to keep grinding so you don't lose out on the potential rewards. Following the leaderboard, we have our Tower Event Shop. This will be where you can spend your Maleficent coins to pick up characters, attractions, and more for previous events you may have missed. Each chapter of the event will unlock new characters, so make sure you don't forget to return to the shop each chapter to pick up some new goodies. If you ever need a refresher on how the tower event works, feel free to head over to the FAQ tab at the bottom left for a quick little summary on how tower events work. If you seem to be experiencing any in-game technical issues, you can also feel free to click on the customer care button at the top of the screen to report an issue. And that just about wraps up everything for the tower event. Good luck, Kingdomers. It's time to evict the evil Maleficent from our kingdom once again.
Welcome back, Kingdomers, and thank you, Javon, for that amazing Tower Challenge walkthrough. Now, before I let you go, there's just one more feature that I want to talk to you about. So starting in Update 60, we'll have a new item available called Time Skip Tokens. Now, these are items that you can use to shorten various timers within the game by 10 minutes. So if you have multiple tokens, you will be able to select how many tokens you want to use to shorten a task. If you don't feel like doing the math on the time skip tokens, don't worry, because we'll do it for you. When you use a time skip token, you'll see a pop-up that lets you select how many tokens you want to use and how much time will be left on that task. To confirm the amount of time you want to skip, all you have to do is tap or click on the skip button at the bottom of the pop-up. If your task has less than 10 minutes remaining on the timer, then all the remaining time will get skipped, which will also use up your time skip token. So if you want to use your tokens efficiently, make sure you keep your eye on the time. So more about this feature is available in the patch notes. So if you want more details, be sure to go check those out. All right, let's wrap this up. So for those of you who might have missed it, or for those of you who just like reminders, here's a few dates you can keep in mind for this upcoming update. So you can download the update on July 12th. During the update, we're going to be welcoming Doug and Charles Muntz as part of the Season 1 track, as well as Miss Bianca and Penny as part of our permanent content. We're also going to have the Lion King Tower event on July 14th, as well as some Tier 1 and Tier 2 tappers throughout the update. That's it for the preview for Update 60, folks. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the update preview, hints are going to look a little bit different. The only word of advice I can give you is to keep your eyes peeled. Not just here, but everywhere. Thanks for watching, Kingdomers, and have a magical day.